What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures, Figures in your house. And for this tour review, we're going to look at the Marvel Legends 2020 Abomination Build-A-Figure Wave Mach-1. And this is my first Marvel Legend figure that I got of this year. And this guy looks pretty cool. You can see him inside his box. And plus, he comes with one accessory of the Build-A-Figure. Right here in the top, Legend Series. Right there in the bottom, Marvel, including his name. In the top of the box, we see Marvel. And right here, there's the name of the Build-A-Figure. And both sides of the box, we get a picture of him and also in the back side. And there's all the figures in the set that you can get, including the Build-A-Figure. Alright, so there's nothing here in the bottom side, so enough chatting. Let's take him out. Here's the figure out of his box. Wow. Hasbro had nailed it. This guy came out very good, and I think this one's the best one from this wave. But I never heard anything about this guy, but he looks so cool. Look at that good detail that he has on his white armor, and very nice blue paint apps that he has on his body mode. And I really like his wings right there he has. And the best part, that they don't come off. Alright, so with any accessory, let's begin this review right away. And here's Mach-1 again. And man, this figure's head sculpt is very sick. Now that's what I call a work of art. Look at all that detail they added all around his head. So let's take a good look at it. Man, I do like the colors they added. And all the white part is all sculpted. And I do like they added this light color orange on his face. Right there in the front of his head, and you can see right there in the blue part, like around his mouth, it does have some detail right there. And each side of his head does has little circles around it, but this side only has one, and this one has two. But the big ones does has some detail. You guys can see it right there in each one, but the little one doesn't has any. And I do like the added little circle things right there in the top of his head. And man, I do like this color a lot. And you can see the added this little antenna and some detail right there on his ear. And the way I see it, I think this guy is a supervillain. I don't know, because I never heard anything about this guy. But still, he looks so sick. And you can see around his torso, like the white part, is all sculpted. And all around it, they added detail, you see? And you can see right here, they added a symbol, a lightning symbol with some orange color and some sculpting. And also in the shoulders does has this detail on it. And I think this is kind of rubber plastic. You see, it kind of bends, but still does have some sculpting around it. And I do like the blue color that he has on his body mode. It's so nice. I love it. It still has some detail, just like his armor, like around here in his legs, on his arms. And you see some light and dark colored blue mixed together. And right here around his waist, you can see his muscles all sculpted. And more sculpting right there and around his neck. And more shiny blue color. You guys can see it. More dark colored blue right here around the shoulders, around his arms. And you can see the muscles that he has around his arms there. And he also has some muscles right there on his legs with more dark and light colored blue there. And also right there in the bottom of his legs. And each of his hands does has this detail on it. And this looks so cool. And I like it. And more dark colored blue on his hands. And you can see his knuckles, but not a lot of detail like his veins or wrinkles like gloves. And not a lot from the inside of his hands. And I do like the color of his legs. And around his legs, it does have some detail, like right here, you guys can see it in each one of his legs with muscles around it and bumps as well. And not a lot right there in the bottom of his feet, you see, nothing. But let's take a good look in the back. Right there in the bottom of his waist, you can see more bumps around there. And man, I do like this guy's wings. they look so cool. Especially love the blue color they added in the back and also in the front. Around his back, there's a lot of great work here. Like this detail around here and a circle right there and all sculpted. And more sculpting right here in the top. Man, this is so good here. And we also get more detail right there in the back of his legs. Look at all that nice sculpting around there. All these muscles are very good, and you can see like right there around this back of his waist, it has more dark colored blue, and right here in the middle is mixed with both light and dark, and the rest is all light blue. Like I said in the beginning of the video, that these, they don't come off. Oh, I forgot to show you, like right there in the bottom has some detail right there. Make that all the wings had detail. I don't think you guys can see it. Like you see some little bit of lines right there in the bottom, and also right here. Man, I think I'm starting liking this figure. Like I said, this one's the best one from this wave. Let's see on the arms. Yep, his arms does has some detail, just like on his legs. Like right here, you guys can see it with all those muscles attached to it. Now let's get on with his articulation. You can move his head side to side, a complete rotation. He does look down a little bit, but he look a lot right there when he's looking up. But you cannot rotate his arms because the wings kind of blocking it. But you can still move his arms, and each one has some bicep swivel. You can open his arms this much, and lucky for us that we get some double jointed on the elbow and some wrist articulation. Let me see, it has some torso articulation. Yep, it does. Torso articulation with some waist articulation. He can open his legs this much, kick a lot from the front and a little bit from the back, and we get double jointed on the knees. And you see here, no leg rotation, but we do get some ankle articulation. Comparison time, but first let's see how tall this figure stands. He stands just exactly 6.5 inches tall. Here he is with my Marvel Legends Darkhawk, and you can see that this guy is taller than Darkhawk. And here he is with my NECA figure Marcus Phoenix, and I think that these two figures, they stand the exact same height. And here he is with my favorite Marvel Select Thanos. And there you have it, guys. And man, this figure is so freaking awesome. I'm so glad that I found them in one of my local Targets. You guys need to get this figure. You guys will love it a lot. Man, they done very good work on this guy. Alright, so that's all for today. So thank you for watching for today's review. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to share this video, go ahead, be my guest. Comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. If you do that, your comment will be removed, and especially do not leave links of inappropriate website pages. Those type of comments are not allowed for this content. If you do that, you will be blocked and your comment will be reported. And subscribe to the channel. You want to see more of my videos like my toy hunts and my toy reviews. And please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter and follow me in Instagram. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care, be safe, keep on hunting, and keep on collecting. This is CN.TSUKAIMA and Mach-1, and we're out in line.